Part two's coming. Stand by. And it's funny because I put this on Facebook.
Where are we at here? Make us appear here. All right, I'm going to take it off the green screen, make it appear here. Sorry about that, folks. We got Zuckerberg again as usual. We've already put the file claim in on there. So we're just going to go ahead. Let me pull this up so we can get us going back into the matches here. Where's our... Oh, there we go. Lion's Roar. Here we go. Let's get us down to the right match. So we're going into Mary Sue versus Sir Captain. We're going to replay the intros, and then we're going to go right into the match. And take it away. Wow. Whoever won between Promo General and Ivan Rage, look out because you got one of those too. But also, Half Past Black and Hodgson, whoever wins, you've also got Promo General and Ivan Rage. That's going to be a huge #1 contender match.
Oh, yeah, make sure you look for that next show. But now we've got a specialty match here. We got someone who's going on a European tour. Let's take it to the ring.
This contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the heart of Dixie. She is the last true lady of the South, Mary Sue!
They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone in the world out there.
And her opponent, from sunny old England, he weighs in at 14 stones. He is Sir There you see it, folks. Sir Captain, the Brit, the gentleman who is welcoming and always kind and polite and dapper, facing the Southern lady, Mary Sue.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Mary Sue's already fought the Promo General, are now getting ready to fight Sir Captain, and getting ready to fight Prince Blackheart, a part of FTW Mania. Really traveling the European side of the world here. But let's find out who's going to win this match.
They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone in the world out there. Okay, it's Mary Sue here. Let me finish making up. Oh, hi little boy Blue. I haven't seen you in a while. What? You need a makeover? I can do that. I can do your makeup. It's okay. Come here. Just stand still. It is not that bad. Now stop. I'm using blue. There we go. Maybe you can actually come out in public now. Since, we haven't seen you in quite a long time. I sure do miss the little boy Blue. But with that being said, let me add just a little more touch. Add a little dark to it. Hey, stop. Oh, it's already looking a hell of a lot better. Look at there. Oh, okay. There we go. Let me see. Oh, that's beautiful. You're looking very handsome now. There we go. Well, Sir Captain, back in 1773, they did a little Boston Tea Party there. Now, I would waste some unsweet tea because it's nasty, but I ain't got none. And down in the South, we don't waste no sweet tea, so I'm not even going to waste that on you. Now, and I also heard about you forfeiting the Showdown title. Why don't you go ahead and just forfeit now, so you save the embarrassment of losing to a female? Because losing to a female would be pretty bad, especially to a male. But it's okay. We'll still love you if you lose. We'll just lose a little bit of respect, that's all. But it's nothing much. And I won't be sleeping on the job this time, because my last hype I ended up laying down like you did, since most of your matches are pretty much just laying down and relaxing. Doesn't seem like you can actually sit up and do anything. And please, for heaven's sake, please, speak up, because we can't hear your ass half the time. I have to literally go, oh, that's what he said. Honey, you ain't going to be kicking my ass in this one. So, with that being said, Mary Sue is going to go now. I can't waste no more time on Sir Captain. Mwah.
Nation, boys and girls, and people of the heart and soul, it's your Melford South Lordland King to a kingdom, your pie eating, tea drinking, sir and saviour. And tonight, I've got the Pocket Princess, old Mary Sue. And trust me, I saw what you did, laying down. Your boy Cap, sitting up proud. But I've also heard the whispers that you are coming over to the European scene and trying to take out our boys one by one. And trust me, I get that. And I heard you did pretty damn good against General Manager, beating him on your first day here. Trust me, that's better than what I did against Heathen. But now you're going against the likes of your boy Cap. And trust me, me and Promo General are not the same cup of tea. Yes, cup of tea, not ice. Because in other places, your boy Cap let Promo General or another name in the past win. Let him win. And, well, you've got Purge. Let's not talk about Purge, because I beat him a few times and well, if that's part of our European invasion you're going to do, you might get him, I think. But with the likes of myself and Mr. Blackbeard, Miss Mary Sue, you are not going to run us through. We've been doing this for a blooming long time, and unfortunately, your victory roll ends here. You've been 1-1, thanks to the captain, what he's done. Then after, we'll sit down. I'll show you how to make a real cup of tea. Teapot, put your tea bag in. Let it boil. Once it's boiled, pour it. Add some lumps of sugar. Yes, lumps of sugar in a nice warm tea. And raise your pinky and enjoy. Your iced tea don't cut it. Trust me, it don't. And like that, with Boy Cap, it's hot and sweet. Bye, Mary Sue. And peace out, my people. Your Boy Cap loves you.
Very nice. Good job.
Great match there.
Very nice. Mary Sue is a young up-and-comer, but it's obvious she's up to the task taking on that European tour.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, we can't wait to find out who wins. But now we got the main event!
Main event! It's a fatal four-way.
That's right. Let's take it down to the ring.
This is our main event of the evening. It is a fatal four-way to determine the Pure Heart Championship. It is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the land of the Heartless, he stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 345 pounds. He is Mr. Put the Asses in the Seats, Mussolini!
Shutterstock Music.
Coming down to ringside, from High Seasons Estate, he is at his winter weight of 215 pounds. A-List And making his way to the ring, from Kansas City, Missouri, he's weighing in at a sleek 242 pounds and representing the era of reality, Mr. Okay, Freddy. And their opponent, making his way to ringside from the birthplace of America, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in tonight at 250 pounds. He is the Heart and Soul Promotions Pure Heart Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the American
And we got a big-time feel here, folks. We have champions from all over. We have the Pure Heart champion. We have the Revolution champion. We have many title holders throughout here. Who is going to come out on top?
Roughneck's first title defense is the Fatal 4-Way, one of the toughest matches out there. And this is the only time the champion does not have champion's advantage.
That's right. No champion's advantage here in a 4-way, so a coin flip could possibly decide this. Stay tuned.
Let's find out what does happen.
Let's take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen of the HSP, you know who it is? It's me, OG Borsellini, the true shot caller. And why am I here today? Because I get to go head to head to head. That means that's 3 other people that I get to face off against for the Pure Heart title. I get to face off against the man, the myth, the legend, the champion himself, the leader of the Roughneck Nation, the American Roughneck. Don't worry, I'll get to you in a second. But then I get to face off against the man that if you say his name wrong, it's going to be a problem. So, Mr. Wallace, we got him. And then we got that man, my brother from another mother, A-List Alverson. So that means that's 3 of the biggest names that you can find in promo land. That means there are champions all across the board. And then there's me. There's Borsellini. So what does that mean? That means it's my time. I have sat back and watched each and everybody become champion. My Borsellini done it. Just sat back. So now it's my time. It's my time to step up. And what's the best way to show that I'm the best champion out here? By slaying the head off of 3 other champions in the game. So, Mr. Wallace, over here in HSP, you've been the bridesmaid. You can always get close, but you just can't get the job done. So you're always a bridesmaid, you're never a bride. You can't get the job done. So this is just going to be another one of those stories. Hell, just look at what happened with you and your partner. The Air Reality, EOD, right? But when we seen what happened, you and your tag team partner got beat by a makeshift team. You know, the team that I faced off earlier in the night. But then there's my partner, the man, the myth, A-List Alverson, a mid-year award winner. Congratulations, partner. That's where all that goes into. Because A-List, you're a champion. You are a big name. You are a guy who everybody loves. But guess what? It's time for me to put you in your place, lay you down, because it's time for Borsellini to step on up. It's time for Borsellini to become the champion that this place needs. But before we get there, Mr. American Roughneck, the leader of the Roughneck Nation. Roughneck Nation versus HSP. Now, how can that be? If you're the leader of the Roughneck Nation and your nation is going against HSP, how the hell can you represent HSP as its champion? So that just lets you know that HSP needs a true champion. They need a true shot caller. They need somebody that's going to go to war for them, not against them. And that's where I step in. I've never been a champion. So that means when I hold the title, I'm going to carry it proudly. I'm going to wave the flag. I'm going to carry HSP to the next level. I'm going to take it to places that it's never been before, because I'm going to face any and everybody with a chip on my shoulder, because it's been too damn long before I've held the belt. So if you in my way, it's time for you to get out the way, because as you see, I'm ready for war. I'm not playing no games, and I'm definitely not holding back. So listen to me, Jack. The champ gonna be here, and it ain't gonna be none of the 3 that's already holding gold. It's gonna be the one and only man that has not been the face of a franchise, the man that has not been the face of a federation, the man that has not been the flag bearer anywhere on earth. So it's my time. After this long overdue wait, it's time for the boss to be the man. It's time for the boss to step up and show you what the boss is about. And if you got a problem with it, step on up and I'll show you I'm the best in the world at what I do. And if you got a problem with that, we'll see what's up, because it's time for the boss, and boss level's over with, baby.
Woo-hoo-hoo! All freshened up, showered, set to go for Act 2. It's the A-List Encore. HSP fans, special tonight. For one price of admission, you get 2 doses of the A-lister. Opening round, you saw A-list Alverson and Bossellini calling the same shots. And now, to close the show, A-list Alverson and Bossellini competing for the same prize. Boss man, I love you. We're still gonna ride together. I'm still gonna get the tab at the after party. But tonight, that belt bonus is gonna have to go into the account of A-list Alverson. Because you see, I got mortgages. Only fools pay cash up front. And we both know the one thing better than having money is having access to money, am I right? But don't you fret, Bossellini. There's still plenty of work that we can both do. Plenty of butt whoopings that we can both hand out. Because we got that toasted marshmallow of a man on a stick, Mr. Wallace, up in the mix too. Mr. Wallace, I swear, all around the world, I have been spending more time in matches with Mr. Wallace than I have in bed with my own wife. And that is a terrible, terrible thing. But you know what? As much as I hate Mr. Wallace, as much as I hate to have to back burner the OG Bossellini, neither of those guys is holding the grand prize tonight. No, they are not the ones to beat. The one to beat is when A-list Alverson goes face to face with a bona fide celebrity. I'm talking about the real life Wooly Willie. Woo! The man with the magnetic hair that you can put anywhere on his head. Mr. Fu Man, choose your own adventure himself. You know, there's 2 kinds of people that you don't like. There's the one that you smile at and then roll your eyes when they walk away. And then there's one that you roll your eyes when they come toward you and smile at their face. Mr. Roughneck, the head of Neckbeard Nation, you fit right there in that second column, where everybody is just annoyed by your presence, but your toxic positivity comes out and they feel obligated to be cordial and nice and try to do fun things with you. The only one that enjoys it is you, though. I like your gimmick, though. I like that coffee mug you got. I got one of my own. Would you like to see it? I'll tell you what, I'm going to show it off real nice when the best thing happens. When everybody in the HSP universe holds their hands up, screams their lungs off, as that special ring announcer announces the big finish. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new Heart and Soul Promotions, your Heart Champion, A-list Alverson! I play it in my brain. I play it in my mind. I'm gonna play it on the screen right now.
HSP, Heart and Soul Promotions. It's your boy, Mr. Wallace. Please say to Mr. Back here again, and yet I find myself in a fatal 4-way match for the Pure Heart Championship against 3 gentlemen that I'm quite familiar with. Oh yeah, A-list, go ahead and yak it up. Chop it up how you been the thorn in my side after you defeated Mr. Wallace again and again. Oh, yak it up, old buddy. Yak it up, but I'm gonna grab you by that little foo-foo man bun of yours and I'm gonna punch you dead in your damn face. I'm gonna take that damn little tennis chain that your grandmama gave you and I'm gonna snatch it off your neck like I'm Debo. And ain't a damn thing you can do about it, and neither can you, boss. Bossellini, OG, what the hell happened to you? The man that's been everywhere, done that, done this, been there, been everywhere. What haven't you done in Promoverse? Oh, that's right. You haven't been an ass kisser. Check that off the list, because I don't know how you was original shot caller and you bringing that slimy, slithery A-list Alverson into your camp. See, but little did you know that you weren't going to be the main attraction again in your camp. You should have figured that out by now. What man brings another man into his faction to play second fiddle? Oh, an American roughneck. But I don't know if you actually have a neck. It hides behind that old hag's bush on your face. Oh, and that's funny, A-list Alverson. You ain't tricking nobody with that Ron Jeremy stash that you probably running around in a blacked out Astro van looking for any fool to join your Bang Bros bus. Oh, but the fool you found was OG Bossellini. Bossellini, do you need more knee pads for Christmas? I bet you can satisfy A-list quicker than the run that American Roughneck is on right now. Less than a month? If my calculations are correct, that you won and defeated the storyteller, will tell this story of how you made it. You finally made it out the dumps in the gutter of HSP, and as quick as you got the championship, it's as quick as you lost it. See, HSP, I've been too nice around here. I've been too kind to you guys around here. It's time for me to take my proper place at the mountaintop and get a little bit more furious, get a little bit more brutal. Because from now on and here on out, I will be the Will Smith slapping the shit out of all you Chris Rocks. And I'm going to leave you three gentlemen with that, oh my guys, Mr. Wallace just slapped the shit out of me look on your faces. And then I'm going to collect my reward. In HSP, you're looking at the new Pure Heart champion, Mr. Wallace. Wallace.
Yes, welcome to Ringside with the, made you say it, it is I, it is he, it is me. But more importantly, it is we, it is all of us, Roughneck Nation, and we are and will be the Pure Heart champions in HSP. Because this thing is not going anywhere except on its place of prominence. Oh, man, that is pretty. All right, you can take that away. Not too far. Don't get out of sight. Again, fatal four-way. I'm up against A-Lisp. Yes, A-Lisp Alverson. Oh, hell, I don't know. It's some dude that keeps talking, talks a lot, talks real fast, talks real funny, and wants to be the champion of HSP, but there's no way. One, you gotta be kidding me. He's got so much oil in his hair. If we wring that out, we could solve America's gas problem right now. I mean, he's probably taking his time off from that youth camp that he's running. I don't get it. Alverson, it's not your time. Not gonna happen. My house, my rules, my game. Welcome to it. The four-way. The next. Bossellini. What the hell is a Bossellini? Isn't that what we put on the top of our cheesesteak? Cheesesteak, extra cheese, fried onions, to the top of with a little Bossellini. He's the OG OG of what? I do what I do because I ain't got no clue. Dude, open your eyes. What is wrong with you? Seriously? Come on. You aren't a champion. By the way, I got one question. Who did that to your head? Whoever did that to your head, you need to go back and smack him. Come over here to Philadelphia and we'll find you a proper friggin' barber. And last but not least, is the man of many hats. And he'll say something nobody cares about. Mr. Wallace. Coming in here, talking like he's gonna take over. And he's gonna run the show and he's got a whole lot of money. Follow the bets, cause the bet's on the blue chipper, corn chipper, or some, I don't know. Doesn't matter. See, you people fail to realize that he is nothing but a baller on a budget. He is a broke ass. He's going to the strip club and he's going to make it hell. Roughneck Nation is here, and it is here to stay. We're not going to sit here and false represent. I am the OG of HSP. There is no reason to look no further than the Roughneck. Again, see, girl, today's award-winning episode was brought to you by the letter W for win. This is Roughneck Nation, ringside with the Roughneck, except no cheap invitations, especially not anything called roadside.
All right. Woo, man. I'm telling you, what a hell of a show here. Thank you to everyone who competed on this show. This was incredible.
Holy cow. It's hard to believe. That's almost 3 hours of heart and soul promotion with 11 matches, and it doesn't feel like it.
No.
Great job to everybody.
Yes.
Great job.
And look who we got here in the back, the man who has been watching. We're going to get some great analyst work here from Promo Donis.
Oh, man. So we know you were watching some of that as you were taking care of your wheeling and dealing that you do. What did you think of the show overall?
That was a great show. Up and down, the whole card was awesome. It kept my attention. I mean, you can't ask for a better card right before WrestleMania. I mean, this is pretty much our WrestleMania right now.
That's right.
There's the answer.
It's results time, but unlike WrestleMania that needs 2 days, we got it done in one.
Boom!
All right, so let's go ahead and get started here with the just a quick reminder here on the results. The regular one-on-one matches are done on a point scale of 1 to 7. All right, it's 1 is a bad promo, 7 is a great promo, 4 is in the middle. Two winning votes, 2 higher votes. Points don't matter. If it's 1 and 1, then we have the coin for the coin flip.
Oh, yeah.
And the judges can award ties.
Got him ready to flip.
Now, when we get to triple threats, fatal four-ways, we'll explain those when we get there. So the first match, the pre-show match, the Savior and Sammy Phoenix.
Whew, that was a good match, man. Great representation from PPA. Definitely 2 legends in the game here from the promo world.
Very, very strong, and we enjoyed that there. So, Rick, did you get a chance to catch that one?
Unfortunately, I was unable to miss.
All right, so we know we apologize. Sure. We know we bring him here as the promo does, but he's in high demand. So sometimes we've accepted the fact that sometimes he is in high demand.
Definitely. So what do we got here?
So the first judge awards a 6 to 5 to the Savior. The second judge awards a 6 to 5, Sammy Phoenix. The third judge with a 6 to 4, and your winner, the Savior.
Congratulations, Savior. Definitely. Great match between both of them. Definitely, they should be proud. PPA, I know, is proud of them too.
And we know that CEO Justin Smith, he's back there. He's planning on Promo Mania, so I know he's got a lot to focus on, but I know he's proud of them as well.
That's right. I know we'll be there.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a great show as well. Check out Promo Mania.
Yeah.
All right. So the opening of the show, the big tag team match.
Yeah.
This is to determine who goes into the finals. So it was A-List Alverson and Bossellini, the shot callers, taking on the legendary Story, the storyteller, and the legendary Tin Man.
Oh, man, this was a great match. Brick, what did you get to see that one?
I did. I actually got to see the full card in between, the business stuff I had to take care of. This one was interesting. I think I was more distracted on what they were doing outside of the tag team than when they were being tag teams. Like, they had so many, it was like a big old circus, but it was interesting at the same time.
Yeah, and go ahead.
I still think the shot callers has it because they were still, dead on. They didn't look distracted at all. Legendary Story looked a little distracted, but I'm going to go with the shot callers on this one again.
All right. And the shot callers actually introduced that tag team defense that now everybody is using. So the shot callers were innovative on that.
They were.
So let's find out what the judges said. The first judges awarded a 7 to the storyteller, a 7 to the Tin Man, and a 6 in tag team for a total of 20. A 6 for Bossellini, a 7 for A-List Alverson, and team was 6 for a total of 19. So that's 1 vote to the legendary Story.
Yeah, this was going to come down super close.
The second judge awards a 6 to the storyteller, a 6 to Tin Man, and a 6 in teamwork for a total of 18 points. A 6 to Bossellini, a 7 to A-List Alverson, and a teamwork of 6 for 19 points. So 1, 2, the shot callers.
101. Here we go.
The third judge awards a 5 to the Tin Man, a 6 to the storyteller, and a 5 in teamwork for 16 points. The other judge, a 5 to Bossellini, a 7 to A-List Alverson, and a 6 on teamwork for a total of 18 points, meaning 2-1. Moving on to the finals is the shot callers.
Congratulations, shot callers. Moving on to the finals of the tag team tournament, which will be taking place in our next show.
And what that means now is the legendary Story on April 28th. They will be taking on the loser of the other match to determine the first number 1 contender. So the legendary Story is still not out of this to have tag teams or titles around their waist.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great match.
It was.
Final total
Very
score,
close.
56 for the shot callers, 52 for the legendary Story.
Yep,
That was-
definitely. Congratulations. Definitely. Well deserved.
Oh, yeah. So next, moving on, let's find out who the number 1 contender is.
Ooh, this is a big match.
For the Soulfire Championship. We had Villain and Maverick.
Oh, I know this man's watching. I know Haywood. He's watching this right now.
All right, Brick, did you get a chance to check this one out?
Yes. I actually got to check out the whole card. Like I said, I was doing business, but I was able to catch, bits and pieces, and I really got to analyze what I saw. Villain came in like just on fire. He came in, he did exactly what he needed to do. Put the fire in, put the burn on. Maverick there. Maverick came back as well with, being the hacker, but he also had good shots as well. Not as strong as performance as I wanted to see out of him. So my personal opinion on this one, Villain had the upper head, but I think it's going to be close.
See what we got.
Well, the first judge awards a 7 to 5 Maverick.
Ooh.
The second judge awards a 6 to 5 Villain. The third judge with a 6 to 5, and our number 1 contender to the Soulfire Championship, Maverick. Maverick gets a rematch.
Oh my God!
Okay.
That match was already nuts once. Now we're going to see it twice.
Yeah, we get to see it twice.
Oh my God!
That is going to be a tough one.
I don't agree with the judges on that. I think the little bit more edgier and the one that had more, more fire and more hit was villain. But you know what? I don't judge.
Yeah,
I just
it's
analyze.
tough.
There's even times we have disagreed with the judges, but the judges' results are final.
That's the way
That's
it
final.
goes.
It'll be interesting
Yeah,
to
great
see.
match by both. I mean, it was a close one.
Very, very close. So
Very
now we're moving on to the next match. We're going to find out who one of the two number one contender qualifiers are. On the 14th, they'll face each other to find out who's going to get to take on the winner of the Pure Heart Championship. So this match was Promo General against the self-made man, Ivan Rage.
Yeah, big fight feel here.
Definitely. Rick.
It was definitely a good match. I feel like that object, that microphone that the Promo General has just kind of hurts him. Like if he took that away, I think he would do a lot better without the microphone. And I think that's what got me distracted more was that microphone and kind of hearing him. It seemed like it kind of was echoing a little bit and making it a little bit harder to hear him than Ivan Rage. Ivan Rage came in and did exactly what he needed to do. He stepped up again. He has fire. You know, he's kind of underrated, but I really think Ivan Rage won this one.
What you got there?
Well, we're going to find out what the judges said here. The first judge awards a 5-4, Ivan Rage. The second judge with a 5-4, Ivan Rage. And the final score, a 6-3 for Ivan Rage, giving Ivan Rage the clean sweep, and he's one of the number one contender qualifiers.
Definitely well-deserved. Great promo there, Ivan Rage. Good try there, Promo General. But, yeah, Ivan Rage, he definitely turned it up on that one.
Yeah, we're going to find out in a little bit. Is he going to be facing off with Half Past Black or Hodgson? We'll know in a little bit.
Oh, man.
All right, so the next one, the triple threat match. Trenton Kensington III or TK3, AEP, and Beaker.
Yeah, that was a wild triple threat there. I mean, three young up-and-comers that came in here. A triple threat is not easy because you got to focus on two opponents. Brick, how did you see this?
I actually really like what AEP did. AEP did something a lot different than I don't think I've ever seen before. He had him just sitting there, but he also had three on top. And I thought that was really creative, really good on what he did. He stepped it up and he did something different than what we've seen before. I'm still not a big fan of Beaker. I really think that the voice just kind of annoys me, and it's like I just can't take him serious in that. And then, you know, TK3, he was strong, but I think the one out of this one that really stood out was AEP.
All right. Now, to explain really quick, in triple threats and four ways, the judges do not use a point system. They use it as if they're crossing a finish line. First place, second place, third place. Again, if you get 2 first-place votes, you automatically win. Positions don't matter. But if we do not get 2 first-place votes, it's the lowest aggregate score, which means, as an example, a 1, 2, and a 3 beats a 1, 2, and a 4 because 6 is lower than 7.
Correct.
That's the way to explain it here.
He loves big words. Arrogant. What did you say?
So I can't help it. I've got a $10 vocabulary.
You do. Anyways, go down the results.
Aggregate means to add together.
There you go. Aggregate.
And that's why he's the doctor, because, you know, he can't do anything except cut people open.
That's right. Go
All
ahead.
right. So the first judge here awards first place to TK3, second place to AEP, and third place to Beaker. The second judge awards first place to TK3, second place to Beaker, and third place to AEP. And the third judge awards first place to TK3, second place to Beaker, and third place to AEP, giving TK3 the clean sweep.
Definitely. Great job by all three of you. TK3 has really come on as of late and is impressing people throughout the promo world.
Yeah, he did a really good job here. There's a lot of people that are kind of down on him a little bit. I know that he was a little upset about having to work Beaker again, but he's proven he's strong here and he deserves he belongs here. So does AEP and so does Beaker.
Definitely. We'll see them down the line. But what we got next?
Next, the match that everybody in the locker room wanted to see.
Oh yeah, this was a fire
The Prodigy Dax Snow and the young gun Stephen Faison.
Great match here. Brick, what are you thinking?
I think it's gonna be close. I really like what AEP did. AEP was strong. So was the Prodigy. I mean, yeah, he sat down. Is that gonna hurt him a little bit? Maybe, but both had like really good fire promos, and it's gonna be super close. I'm still gonna go with Young Gun on this one. I just think he had an edge, a little bit edgier, a little bit more solid than Dax Snow on this one.
All righty. So the first judge awards a 6-4 Dax Snow.
Okay.
The second judge, a 5-5 tie.
I like it to do it.
The third judge with a 6-4 vote.
Maybe. Who won?
Dax Snow.
Oh,
Congratulations, Dax Snow.
good job, Dax Snow.
Great
close.
job, Young Gun. That was
Yes.
both these guys came out looking for a win. Apparently, the judges saw something a little bit more in Dax Snow, but that doesn't mean the Young Gun didn't come out with everything he had.
He did. It definitely came all strong.
Very good.
That was a great match. The next one was the other two debut people here, Bojack Grizz and Landfill.
Whew, yeah, there we go. Two brand new people here to Heart and Soul Promotions. Brick, how did you see it?
I thought it was very strong for both of them. Coming in and seeing Bojack, he did exactly what he needed to do. He was, strong, very fluent, and had a lot of good hard hitting. And then you got Landfill. Landfill came in strong, hard hitting too, and then he did that little slide, came back.
I'll agree with that.
And I think that might put at the edge. But I could see these two being strong competitors, just like Dax Snow and Young Gun. All four of these are going to be good rising stars that could be champions someday. I mean, we got a good stack of people, but these two debut matches were really good, and it can go either way. And yeah, this one's going to go either way, I think.
All right, we're going to find out what the judges said.
What they got?
The first judge awards a 6-4 Landfill.
Okay.
The second judge, a 7-6 Landfill.
Oh, never mind.
And the third judge, a 5-4 Landfill for a clean sweep for Landfill.
Wow. Tough match there, I'm telling you. I do not favor being a judge. I would never want to be a judge in these matches. Good God.
And I was impressed to see both Landfill and Bojack Grizz. I know they're getting ready to get themselves in the title picture very, very soon.
Definitely. Great job. Congratulations, Landfill, on that. Good job, Bojack Grizz. I'm sure we're going to see you down here later on the line as well.
All righty. And then we're going to go into this match, and then we're going to let you know what's coming up after that. So this is the other tag team match. We're going to find out who the other final member is. Who's the other tag team member?
Yeah, who is fighting the shot caller?
Is it going to be the Lifeblood, or is it going to be the Highway Hellraisers?
Woo-hoo.
All righty. So the first judge awards a 6 for Heathen, a 6 for Rig, a 7 for Teamwork for a total of 19 points, versus a 6 for Prince Blackheart, a 6 for Mad Dog, and a 5 for Teamwork for a total of 17 points. Give one vote to the Highway Hellraisers.
Teamwork is important.
I did see this match, but okay.
You actually did?
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay.
Like I said, I watched the whole card. Like I said, I was taking care of business, but I was watching.
Well, we know you've been saying that the Hellraisers are the team to beat. So
yeah, and I feel like a little bit right at the end. I don't know exactly what happened, but it looks like there was some technical difficulty on Mad Dog's side. But my favorite part probably had to be when that puppet came out and he goes, "Oh, brang." Like the quack from the duck was hilarious, and I think we heard it like 2 or 3 times. And we saw the puppet out there too. That was
That quack comes out of nowhere. I'm telling you. I don't know how it gets there, but it does.
And just to let everybody know, since Brick reminded us that, the judges were aware of the technical difficulty. Judges have been instructed not to hold technical difficulties against the performer.
Correct.
But I still think the Hellraiser's going to win. They had more fluid, more stronger than the Lifeblood on this one.
Okay.
All right. So again, we have 19-17, the first one. The second one, 7 for Heathen, 7 for Rig, 6 for Teamwork for a total of 20.
Mm-hmm.
We have a 7 for Prince Blackheart, a 6 for Mad Dog, and a 5 for Teamwork for 18, giving 2 judges to the Highway Hellraisers. The third judges awarded a 6 to Heathen, 6 to Rig, 6 to Teamwork for 18 points, and a 4 to Prince Blackheart, a 5 to Mad Dog, and a 3 for Teamwork for 12 points, giving a clean sweep to the Highway Hellraisers, moving on to face the Shot Callers in the finals.
That's going to be an explosive match. Good God.
So that means the Legendary Story and the Lifeblood.
What was the final score on that total?
57-47.
Ooh, good 10 points there. Yeah, it was
Wow,
a good match.
that's
Highway Hellraisers, they
wow.
had that number. But let's find out what's the name and what's the show off here that they will be meeting on.
Right, folks. Tag Team Glory.
Yes, that's where we'll be seeing the main event there. The Highway Hellraisers will be taking on the Shot Callers.
And again, Lifeblood and the Legendary Story on the 28th to find out who's the number 1 contender.
All right, so what's up next? We got a few matches left, I believe.
Next match, we're going to find out who's facing off against Ivan Rage on the 14th to find out the number 1 contender to the Pure Heart title.
Big match here.
Was it Hodgson or was it Half Past Black? Let's find out.
Brick, what are you thinking?
I'm going to go with Hodgson on this one. I really think he came out and blew everybody out of the water. I was like, whoa. I didn't know he could be like that. But, like, I've heard stories, and I knew he could be. But I think he really got out there. And then I'm not really for sure exactly what happened at the end with Half Past Black. Something with Hollywood Haywood. It was kind of a theatrical kind of movie right at the end. I was kind of lost. I'm going to go with Hodgson on this one, but anyway, where you could, like, is that a continuation or something going forward?
We don't know. We're going to find out, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing with Half Past Black, we never know what's going to come out of his mind or what he's got planned next.
Yes. Oh, and by the way, yes, I am going to do the job to the puppet there, so the JOB and the PPV. So don't worry.
All right.
So what we got here?
Let's find out. The first judge awards a 6-5, Hodgson. Ooh. The second judge, a 7-7 tie.
Where is it going? I might.
And the third judge with a 6-5.
Maybe.
And facing Ivan Rage is Hodgson.
Woo! Congratulations, Hodgson. Well deserved. Great fight there.
That's going to be a tough match on April 14th. As you saw, Tag Team Glory. We're going to see that match and find out who is the number 1 contender.
Ivan Rage and Hot Sauce. I mean, Hodgson. However you want to call it.
That was a great match. I will agree. That was a great match.
That was phenomenal.
All right, so we got the semi-main event now. Mary Sue and Sir Captain. Uh-oh, Puppet versus Rainbow.
Oh, God. Okay, we need to
Puppet versus Rainbow.
So Mary Sue versus Sir Captain.
I liked Mary Sue in this one. I think she put out a really good content. She had a lot of hard-hitting facts. This time we actually saw Sir Captain sit up and, he looked serious. He looked like he was ready, but I think Mary Sue at the end is going to edge this one out. I think it's gonna be close, but either way.
Anyways,
All right, let's move on from that.
Please.
There, I don't want to know what that's going on there. So the first judge awards a 5-4, Mary Sue.
Okay.
The second judge awards a 5-4, Sir Captain.
Oh, okay.
And the third judge with
Froze.
Sir Captain.
Oh, good job, Sir Captain. Mary Sue as well. That was a great fight.
That
to
was
watch.
a great match. That was a very, very close match, and the judges spelled that out here. A 1 point.
What was that last one? Because you guys kind of froze.
6-5.
6-5,
Sir
okay.
Captain, total of 15-14.
15
Wow.
to 14. Sir
That's-
Captain came out there with the victory. Good job.
All right, the nations want us to speed it up, but we're at the
Main
event!
event, the Fatal 4-Way.
Wow.
Which, by the way, that was planned regardless of who won between the storyteller and the American Roughneck. It happens to be Roughneck got this 4-way.
Yes, that just had to happen.
All right.
Brick,
So-
who did you see winning this match?
Well, I mean, all four of them were really good. I mean, it's really going to come down to, the shot callers. I mean, they both had really good. I can see Bossellini. I can see A-List. But I think the one that really etched it out that was more memorable for me has to be A-List on this one. I really liked how he put the emphasis right there at the end. And I think that's going to give him a slight edge. I mean, it's going to be neck and neck, I think, for all four. Probably the best championship main event. It was the match of the night. It's going to be super close.
Oh, this was definitely really, really, really close.
God.
And by the way, on this one here, since we have 4 people competing, if 2 people have first place votes, and then we have a coin flip to break that. If we have 3 first place votes, we would have called in a 4th judge. I will tell you, we did not need to do that in this situation,
Did not.
but we had a 4th judge standing by just in case.
Yes.
It was that close.
Yes.
So,
And I'm with this exactly. I couldn't pick a winner. Dude, this
This
is hard.
yeah, well, the judges did pick a winner. We're going to find out who that winner is.
Oh boy.
So, the first judge awards a first place to Mr. Wallace, a second place to Roughneck, a third place to Bossellini, and a 4th place to A-List Alverson.
Really? Wow.
The second judge awards a first place to A-List Alverson, a second place to Bossellini, a third place to the American Roughneck, and a 4th place to Mr. Wallace.
Ooh, okay.
And the third judge, with a first place to A-List Alverson, makes our new champion, A-List Alverson.
Congratulations, A-List Alverson. You are now the new Pure Heart champion.
That judge awarded A-List Alverson a first place, a second place to Bossellini, a third place to Mr. Wallace, and a 4th place to Mr. Roughneck.
Yeah, very close just all throughout. I mean, it's the slimmest of margins, but A-List Alverson walking away with the title.
Yeah, A-List Alverson, our champion. Congratulations again. Congratulations to everybody. This was one tremendous show.
Definitely. Well,
And now he's in the finals for Tag Team Gold as well.
He's in the finals for Tag Team Gold.
definitely big matches coming up here on the next show. Make sure you tune in for Tag Team Glory. I'm Dr. Quack.
I'm the important one, Mr. Mayhem.
And I'm Brick Johnson.
We'll see you next time.